Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another MUT 19 video. Today we're going to talk about the current market crash and how it's affected training and the best training point values, the best cards you should buy for cheap training because prices are going down. We dropped a video like 3 or 4 days ago on this, and from then to now, we're seeing a lot of the middle tier cards go down in price. Some of the top ones are going up. I'll explain in a moment here. And I'm going to show you some of the playoff cards that you definitely want to hunt for if you're in a pursuit of training. So we're sitting on about a little over 9,000 training, 5.3 mil. I bought a couple cards. I'll show you guys those as well. Now, always, guys, for the rest of the year, there will be a link in the description and possibly in the comment section of this video. Definitely in the description. It's a link to a training point value, best prices to buy at spreadsheet. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you guys. I just updated it in preparation for this video. So there's a link there. You cannot edit it yourself. I will try to update it once every day or so, but we just updated it, and we're going to take a look at basically the best value. So as I was going through and putting this together, the cards that kind of went down in price from a couple days ago, I think the last time I updated it was the 10th, or I think it was the 10th. 87s went down about 1,000 coins, but I want to show you guys something with 87s and 91s, specifically with playoff cards. But the cards that really went down in price, I believe, were 89s. No, 90s stayed right around the same. 92, 93, and 94s went way down, and I think that's because people are kind of getting rid of those overalls in preparation for Team of the Year. If you're not aware, it's not set in stone, and I don't know if this is exactly happening, but I feel pretty confident stating that today's special stream that EA will be showing is going to announce Team of the Year cards. Will they break it up into two parts where it's like defense first, offense second, or flip-flopped? I don't know. More than likely they will to stretch the content out. But there will be a special stream around 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, I should be streaming kind of during the Chargers-Patriots game, pretty much up until 4 o'clock. Until that stream, I'll be playing some weekend links, so if you want to come hang out and talk about MUT, feel free to do so. The link for that is definitely going to be in the description as well to my Twitch channel. But they should be announcing Team of the Year content. I will make sure that I record whatever I can from that stream and drop a video immediately after it ends to show you whatever they announce and cover that. So look out for that as well. Should have a second video come out today. So let's go through the auction house here. Now let me switch back over to our MUT screen here and take a look at some of the cards. So this is what I've been doing. Let me show you two cards that I bought. Just right off the bat here, we bought a 91 overall playoff card for 93K. 93.5 if you're rounding up. So 91 overalls give us 3,200 training points. So we're going to take, this is the formula for all of you newbies out there. If you don't know how to calculate coins per training point, you're going to take the amount that you spent on the card. So in this case, 9,450. I'm sorry, 93,450. And we're going to divide it by the number of training points. You can use that spreadsheet to see those numbers. We're going to divide it by 3,200. That means we got this card for 29.20 coins per training point. Anything under 30 is absolutely fantastic. Right now, I would say don't spend anything above 32 coins per training point, because if you look at that spreadsheet, let's flip back over to it real quick. If you look at it here, basically, I mean, 87s are 30.97, 89s are 30, 91s are 30.94. Really, you shouldn't be spending under 31 coins per training point. 92s are 30.89, 93s 30.47, and then 94, 95s a little bit more. Those are better if you're buying in bulk, if you're going after like one of the newer cards like Von Miller that just recently became power upable through coins, or sorry, through training. So I would really say like 31, 32 at the very most. So we got a pretty good deal on that one. And then we also got this Eddie George for 130K. So we'll divide 130K divided by 92s, give us 4,500 training. We got that for 28.88888888888888. Okay, so two pretty good deals there, and I snatched those up pretty much just while I was prepping for this video. So two filters that I mentioned with playoff cards. And they're not, I mean, these aren't ground-breaking filters, but if you're going for 87s, I would just do this, 87, 86, 87, and go all the way down to NFL playoff cards. I have it at about 24K, and as you can see right here, this would be a good buy. At 24K, it's 30.97 coins per training point. You might want to sort by newest and make sure it says 59 up here, which it does. If it doesn't, then you want to kind of sort, and you can still do this even if it does, but I like to sort by offense and then defense just to skim down that filter. But you can do newish, you can do buy it now, and I think if you're patient enough, and when I say patient, I mean just literally within probably a 10-minute span, you're going to find one of these for 22, 21K, 20K. If you can find them at that price, really, really good. And this is for the people who don't have a ton of coins to spend but do need some training. You don't have to spend a lot to get a good value on this. Typically, we found throughout the year that the more you spend, usually the better deal you're getting. If you're buying in bulk, the better deal you're getting. This is like the lowest card that you can possibly spend coin on, and 24K at this point is not much. So we're going to skip over to 91s because you can do the same thing with playoff cards and 91 overalls. You guys saw I got that Colts player for like 94K, and again with this, I'm still going to sort through offense and defense. Anything on the spreadsheet, it says 91s are about 99K, and at 99K, that's 30.94 coins per training point. But I think for this also, if you're patient enough, you can find them for about 90 to 95K. So don't settle for 99. That's just the best value. But I think with playoff cards, because that's like the the current program right now, 87s and 91 overall playoff cards are money right now. So go after those. Let's quickly take a look at some of the other cards that have the cheapest training. 89s. 89s, let's see here. 89s at about 48K or 30 coins per training point. So very good deal there. And you can always sort by position if you really want to filter down. For video purposes, I just go offense, defense, because I don't want to make this video 40 minutes long. But 89s are really good as well. Again, we're shooting for about 48K. I forgot that I'm still in the playoff filter, so that's my bad there. So let's look for an 89 for 48K or under. Saw quite a few as I was prepping. 48K was more so like the average. Let's see here. So there's a 49. So defense not looking great. Let's switch over to offense and see if we can find any there. And always be patient. This is just at the moment that I'm recording. These are the values. If you wait 5-10 minutes, somebody's going to list something. And I would imagine when the news breaks for Team of the Year, whatever they release or show at 4 o'clock, that these prices could go down even more. People are going to see, cards or positions that they want to upgrade, and they're going to be tossing out these, or they're just going to be selling their binder because they want to build up their coin stack for the new card. So again, 89s, I didn't find any under 49K, but I'm sure you can get them for 48K or under. 90s aren't really a good value at all. 91s we already looked at. 92s we want to shoot for about 139K, and I think those were pretty cheap too. That's where I found the 130K one. So there's 140, the Eddie George for 130K. There's 140, which is still not bad. Defense, I think, had more that were under 140. So yes, there's 137 right there, and I'm rounding up by 50 coins there. But again, if you take 100 and somebody bought it, somebody got some good value there. 137K. Divide that by 92s, which again give you 4,500 training points. They got that for 30.44. Anything under 31, fantastic right now. Don't believe otherwise. Obviously, I feel like this should go without saying, but I'm going to say it as well because sometimes I see people being foolish in the comment section. Of course, you can probably find them for cheaper, but it's going to be less frequent. I'm showing you the most frequent cards that are going to be there where you don't have to get lucky and beat out a bunch of sweaty snipers. Yes, you can get them for under 30K if you're super duper patient, but I'm just giving you the values. You do with it what you want. So 92s, 139K, 93s, 195K. These really went down from over the last couple days. I was really shocked because when I was updating the spreadsheet, 93s I think I had for like 220K was like the best value 3 days ago. Now these are all the way down to about 195K and maybe even cheaper. So we look for some 93s here. Did I just skip one? I did not. Where are the closest? So Cam Newton's 201K. That's still probably not our target value there. I think defense was the one that had a lot of 93s for cheap, if I recall correctly. So let's see here. Paul Krause, 197K. We have about 195 on our spreadsheet. So be patient there, but even at 195, that's 30.47 coins per training point. Then when we get to 94s, it kind of starts going up. Like 94s, again, we're 31.67 coins per training point. 95s, 31.15. But 94s, this is at 280K. These actually have gone down as well compared to 3 days ago. I think these were in like the 300s or high 290, like 299, 295. So 280 is actually pretty good. If we take 280 for a 94, that's going to give us 31.11 coins per training point. Of course, you can find it a little bit cheaper, but if you want to buy in bulk, there it is. So I would say the sweet spot is like 91 to 93, and then of course 89s and 87s. But use the spreadsheet. I'll try to update it as much as I can. We'll be back with another video later today. If you guys got any questions, come through the Twitch chat. We'll be there. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.